No one wants the minorities to share power. And Maulana Azad felt claustrophobic. And Maulana Azad said that this Constituent Assembly has become a new prison for me. Maulana Azad said this in the Constituent Assembly, sir. आप देख रहे हैं कि उसके बाद जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसीज को बनाया गया असेंबली और पार्लियामेंट की हदबंदी हुई, वो इस तरीके से उसको तरतीब दी गई कि अक्सरती तबके के लोग जीत जाएं और मुस्लिम अक़लियत के लोग कामयाब होने में बड़ी मुश्किलात पेश आए। 2007 में सच्चर कमेटी ने कहा था, सिफारिशात में कहा कि अब जब हदबंदी होगी तो माकूल तरीके से बनाया जाए ताकि मुसलमान पार्लियामेंट और असेंबली के इलेक्शन जीत सके। Sir, I start by quoting Baba Saheb Ambedkar, what he wrote in Memorandum of Rights of States and Minorities, dated March 24, 1947, when he submitted to the Subcommittee on Fundamental Rights set up by the Constituent Assembly, the Advisory Committee on Fundamental Rights and Minorities. I quote, sir, "Unfortunately for the minorities in India, Indian nationalism has developed a new doctrine which may be called the divine right of the majority to rule the minorities according to the wishes of the majority. Any claim for the sharing of power by the minority is called communalism, while the monopoly of the whole power by the majority is nationalism. Guided by such political philosophy, the majority is not prepared to allow the minorities to share the political power, nor is it willing to respect any convention made in that behalf, as is evident from the repudiation of the obligation to include representation of the minorities in the cabinet, contained in the instrument of instruction issued to the governors in Government of India Act 1935. Baba Sahib says under these circumstances, there is no way left but to have the rights of scheduled castes embodied in the Constitution. This is true now also. I will prove it, sir. In what Baba Sahib said 75 years ago was absolutely right. No one wants the minorities to share power. I'll give you an example, sir. In this August House 75 years ago, when Maulana Azad stood up and said that what safeguards the Muslims have before the partition, those safeguards should be given to the Muslims. That was political representation reservation. You know what Sardar Patel instructed Mr. Abid Hussain and Begum Ezaz Rasool to censure Maulana Azad. And Maulana Azad felt claustrophobic. And Maulana Azad said that this Constituent Assembly has become a new prison for me. Maulana Azad said this in the Constituent Assembly, sir. Now what we see is that, sir, आप देख रहे हैं कि उसके बाद जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसीज को बनाया गया असेंबली और पार्लियामेंट की हदबंदी हुई, वो इस तरीके से उसको तरतीब दी गई कि अक्सरती तबके के लोग जीत जाएं और मुस्लिम अक़लियत के लोग कामयाब होने में बड़ी मुश्किलात पेश आए। इसीलिए 2007 में सच्चर कमेटी ने कहा था, सिफारिशात में कहा कि अब जब हदबंदी होगी तो माकूल तरीके से बनाया जाए ताकि मुसलमान पार्लियामेंट और असेंबली के इलेक्शन जीत सके। मुझे नहीं मालूम कि अब नए सेंसस के बाद जब हदबंदी होगी तो उसकी सिफारिशात को रखा जाएगा या फिर मार्जिनलाइजेशन जो मुसलमानों का हो रहा है 75 साल से वो चलता रहेगा।